Everyone look at the baby. Do you have anything to say? I love her. Hi everyone, it's Isabella here and welcome back to the channel. So today's video, we are talking about olive tree people. We're going to be talking about a new MLM, a new scam, a new problematic company. Y'all know on this channel I cover MLMs, scams, unethical companies, all of the works, right? All of the problematic things. And today we're covering an MLM that I have been hearing through the grapevine and I think needs a good deep dive, okay? However, this is the company I'm excited about because we have some financial information about the company and reports that have been made by the company that I think air out a lot of information that you need to know. So if you're someone that's hopping on here and you are wondering about the company, you have no idea about this MLM, you're interested in joining, but you want to do a little research, oh, stay tuned, babe. Stay tuned because I would like to give you at least the other side of perspective. I can't prevent everyone from joining an MLM, but what I can do is share other evidence and my personal opinions just to kind of get the wheels turning, okay? So at the end of the day, you at least can see it all, right? Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell button down below. My vlog channel, podcast, and merch are in the description below. And yeah, let's hop into it. Real quickly though, hold up. Let's talk about today's sponsor. Hi everyone, hopping on here because I want to talk about my membership. Now, I don't know if you guys do or don't know, but I have a membership, but it's not on here. It is on a wonderful platform called Viffy. Now, you guys are probably wondering, why am I picking Viffy and what's the big deal? Okay, why do I have a platform on Viffy? If you guys do or don't know, Viffy is a really amazing platform that allows me as a creator to have a wonderful connection with you guys in a more affordable and a more user-friendly way. So instead of you guys paying monthly for subscription for a membership, you guys are able to simply earn credits because you are shopping at retailers connected to Viffy. You can have your everyday shopping experiences giving you credits and access to my membership, which I think is a brilliant idea. I'm really excited that I'm able to partner with a new brand on this because I think this is just really cool to, one, be supporting a new company, but additionally having a new, fun, and more accessible way for a membership. But you guys can connect with me more. We can hang out. We can talk about many things. I'm going to do more live streams on there. We're just going to have some fun and hang out and have a little bit more personal fun there. Viffy is currently trying to expand their access to many other retailers as well. I really love the user-friendly accessibility and how this can connect to your everyday shopping. I just want it to be as easy as possible for you guys without any strings or attachment, and I'm very excited that we can do this. If you guys want to hang out with me more and get started in the membership with me today, you guys can go down to the description below and get going. Again, in the pinned comment or the description below is where you can guys get started with Viffy and hang out with me. Thank you so much to Viffy for partnering with me and choosing to be a creator that is working with you on this. And now let's get into it. This is a very fascinating MLM. So Olive Tree People is a multi-level marketing company that is all about being healthier when it comes to your products. So it's got a lot to do with like olive leaf and olive oil, which I'm going to be honest, like nothing wrong with that. However, many times we see companies that have good ideas, but then all of a sudden there's an MLM involved and there's absolutely no reason for it. The story about the company, I like to going into the little background about the individual who started it and just the company in general. So if you guys don't know, Thomas Lommel, again, I can't pronounce words for shit, but apparently Thomas was a very sick individual and he was trying to do some self-healing. And so he was able to do some self-healing through olive oil and olive leaf extract, which, okay, perfect. I'm glad that he was able to do that. I don't wish any negative like that on anyone. Trying to heal yourself from chronic illnesses or whatever is happening with you, I can't even imagine. From this moment on, there was no other thought than to treat myself with the power and magic of the trees. He says the story depicts him wanting answers for his health, traveled around the world trying to sell some idea about buying an olive tree and learning about how to use this plant better and more, and which led to the company. So now let's talk about the products and what they have to offer. And with looking at the products, they offer skincare, body care, wellness, and just more of a holistic and healthier approach to everyday living, which I think is really cool. So if we kind of scroll through, they have a lot of products that have less water in them. Apparently, Thomas said a lot of skincare products have a lot of water in them, and he thought that that was really problematic because why is it that we're buying mostly water? Which, I mean, I do understand, but I also understand in order to make a product, water is a very big base for tons of products in our world today. You know what I'm saying? I still don't really think that really changes anything because I have found some of his products to have a decent amount of water in them. So I think he's just kind of pulling a problem out of his ass. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, a bunch of different products, which I think are great. However, I personally think the pricing is insane. Like, honestly, I do not think the pricing is worth it in any capacity. I have come across so many incredible small businesses that have had like raw ingredients, have made their own amazing like whipped body butters, cleansers, solid bar shampoos. They tons of those things that have great ingredients and they're not overpriced to hell. There's no reason for something like this to be crazy overpriced. And this is just my guesstimate and estimate. I personally am guesstimating here that the reason why they're expensive is to give the illusion that this is luxury and super exclusive, but two, to also make sure that they can compensate the people that they are having join into the MLMs. Overall, I just don't really see anything just wowing to me when it comes to these products. And I'm all for clean products and for better living and finding ways to take care of yourself. I think that's wonderful, but I've just come across far too many incredible companies that have offered great products, good ingredients, and an affordable price without this, okay? And also considering the fact that MLMs do not have a high rate of, making you money, I highly doubt that this money is just getting funneled back into people who are selling you the product. So now let's talk about the income disclosure statement and compensation plan. So both of these things are super important because I'm able to see how much money can you actually make from this company according to their own reports, which is very significant. They don't have an income disclosure statement, which I think is a huge red flag. I don't know if they're like too new or whatever, but I personally think that any company, even if you're not required to, should be all about transparency and should have an income disclosure statement to show to you how much people are really making per rank. Now they do have a compensation plan, and the compensation plan is to show you how you make your money and earn income through the company. It has multiple ways of earning. So it says from tree to beauty, how to earn: retail commission bonus, fast start bonus, team growth bonus, unilevel organization bonus, and leadership bonus. One thing I would like to say is if majority of the ways of earning money are from a downliner team, that should be a huge red flag to you. So keep that in mind, because from what I'm seeing, retail commission bonus might be mainly one of the ways that you could strictly do it from just sales. And here's the problem with a lot of these companies is they have it to where you can't grow through the ranks sometimes without actually recruiting people, which is a huge problem to say the least. So sometimes they'll be like, oh my God, we don't require anyone to recruit at all. That's unnecessary. But in order to hit all the other ranks in the company, you have to recruit, then that's a red flag. In order to make any actual money or have a chance of making that money, you have to recruit. That's a red flag. In order to qualify for anything like free trips or bonuses or whatever, you have to recruit. That's still, again, a red flag. Let's go through and you can see that retail commission plus personal sales bonuses is paid monthly. So you earn up to 35% in your sales with personal sales and bonuses of up to 10%. So right here, it says your base retail is 25%, which is not bad, but I've seen better, honestly. That's paid weekly. And so the more that you grow with personal volume, you can have a higher percent that you can earn, which is not bad. So far with that doesn't look like that needs a downline, essentially, which is good, okay? You should be able to make good money off of selling a product and that's it. Fast start bonus, 1 out of 2. We have the first one, which is, the actual retail sales. That is just with strictly sales and that's it. The next one is paid on newly enrolled members. That looks like you would need a downline for that. Team growth. Huh. Well, I'll be damned. Each person within your team growth structure must process an LRP order of at least 100 PB to qualify for olive tree growth bonus. So look at that. Downline. Huh. Isn't that fascinating? Rank advancement bonus. You can have a rank advancement bonus paid monthly over 90 days. That can be black olive 300, olive star 750, which is also really fascinating because one, that is showing you that once you hit those ranks, which you're going to probably need a downline for, now you get these bonuses. Additionally, isn't it fascinating that they pay it all over 90 days? They don't just give it to you automatically. And I wonder if that's to secure and make sure that you stay in the company longer. Let's say if something goes wrong. Leadership quarterly bonus. Here we go. This is the unilevel organization bonus. Another one that, shocker, has to do with having a downline. Monthly personal volume has to at least be 100 for every single rank. That's it. The rest, OV, could be 500, 1,000, 2,000 and get really high. Now, I will say, it looks like once you hit black olive, you do have to have a specific qualified legs to be a part of it. But I don't like how that's a requirement to hit specific ranks. I think that's really unethical. Again, this is kind of still up in the air. It looks like for some of these, because there's not really any numbers or anything showing me that you have to have recruitment on, like, let's say green olive or violet olive. But at the end of the day, that's still not something I'm like excited about if you have to recruit in order to hit the higher ranks, in my opinion. But I can have the opinion that I think it has a heavy dependency on recruitment, therefore is not at all something I would be a part of when it comes to just ethics and overall, being a part of an MLM. It looks like it has far too much of a dependency on recruitment, which is a huge red flag to me. And I would personally stay away from that because it looks like that lenience on recruitment and getting people into a system to make money is a big Big, big, big problem. And with the amount of ways of earning being about a downline, growing because of a downline, that sounds like a problem. So now let's talk about how you can get involved with the company. So it looks like all you have to do is spend $50 and you get a digital starter kit. So it doesn't look like there's really major requirements when it comes to buying products. Now you can buy products and they're marketed to you as a discounted rate. So if you get the starter kit, then they're like, oh my God, wait a minute before you go. If you want to buy all these products, they're so much cheaper if you buy them now instead of later. So it's not outright told to you that you have to buy products, but it would be kind of weird for you to promote a company and you didn't have any products. So you're looking at probably, let's say, about maybe $80, I would say $80 or so at least to get started. If like we're throwing in a product, that'd be around $30. Y'all want to know something real fun? Y'all want to know something real extra? This is a fun little document that I found on the internet and I was like, ooh! So it's linked in the description below. It's accessible. It's public. Okay. That discuss a lot of information and it's kind of like a little report, right? A little report about the company about these reports is, and I remember looking into these when I was in college, but I remember when I was in college, I was reviewing companies' papers like this because it was a part of some products that we had going on. And some of these products would talk to us about what was in them and why they were there. I would like to pull out specific aspects of this report and show you how they're essentially airing out the problems within their company or the ways that these companies could fail, essentially. So when it comes to these reports, they'll discuss things like the pros and cons of their company, like what could really go bad and what could go well for them. And that's perfectly fine, especially when they're shareholders. You want everyone to know the good things and the bad things, what could happen, what could not. It's good to be realistic, but it's very beneficial when it comes to analyzing a company. So let's get into it. When I discussed the products earlier, they are highly expensive, but I honestly don't think they're really that unique or good when it comes to competition. And that was something I really thought just from the get-go at looking at them. But it's really fascinating because if anything, the competition is actually something that they mention in this report. So they say there is a vigorous competition within each market where our cosmetic and holistic products are sold. Brand recognition, quality performance, and availability and price are some of the factors that impact consumers' choices among competing products and brands. Advertising, promotions, social media activities, merchandising, the pace and time of new product introduction, line extensions, and the quality of in-store demand demonstrations also have a significant impact on consumer buying decisions. We compete against a number of companies, some of which have substantially greater resources than we do. Our principal competitors consist of large, well-known multinational manufacturers and marketers of skincare, makeup, fragrance, and hair care products, most of which market and sell their products under multiple brand names. They're Louis Vuitton, Coty, which is actually a parent company of many other companies that we know, Procter & Gamble, Avon Products, Chanel. We also face competition from a number of smaller independent brands such as Glossier, Drunk Elephant, Lord Jones, Almies, and Dr. Jart. From their own report, they're saying that they have a little bit of a struggle when it comes to competition and have a hefty amount of competition at that. Two things you should take away from when it comes to this. One, they're very much aware of their competition and where they're at. So they've done their market research, but it doesn't seem like they have like an edge on them by any means. And then two, when it comes to selling a company's products like this, why would you want to get involved with them if they clearly are like, we have some major competition and even the smaller brands, that's going to be rough. Now, again, any new company is going to have competition, but you want to have someone that's more sure of themselves and also has clear plans of how to grow and do well without an MLM, mind you, without an MLM and getting people to join the system. Clear marketing plans. And I just don't really see that. I know they're being really transparent and putting everything out on the table, but at the end of the day, having that insane amount of competition with not that much uniqueness, and again, comparing their products to Glossier, Drunk Elephant, and so much more, let's be real here, okay? Am I going to go out of my way to purchase an overpriced oil, or am I going to go to Ulta and purchase something that's probably more affordable, has prettier packaging, and is a company that I'm used to and probably has better marketing and isn't an MLM? Which one am I going to go with? So I want to kind of put my final thoughts in here that's connected to this report, and I want to keep kind of finishing up with why I think this company is just a hell no in general. They are selling their products in brick and mortar stores, which is actually a huge, huge red flag for people who are in MLMs, because if you were in the MLM aspect of it, then there's less reasons for people to purchase through you when it comes to the company. Because again, would you rather purchase through Amazon or online, push a button and be done? Or would you have to drag ass, go through talking to somebody who is connected to an MLM and have the chance of someone bothering you to see if you'll join their MLM business opportunity? Hell no, I'd rather purchase and be on my way. So actually right here, they do say that beginning in June 2022, they hope to actually start attracting larger retailers that are interested in placing our products in their stores, such as retailers that we hope to partner with, including Sephora, Ulta, and Whole Foods, which we believe complement the products and brands we have cultivated. We also intend to open our first store in Los Angeles at the end of 2022. We believe that these efforts will help grow our sales in the United States, although there are no guarantees we will be successful in these efforts. So they're clearly vocalizing that they are trying to pursue getting themselves in other stores like Ulta and Sephora. Now, we have seen other MLMs do this exact thing. I feel like this is very disappointing and not beneficial for people who are part of the company. This is not revolutionary. They can put their products in stores like Sephora and Ulta, not saying that they will, but let's say if they get to, then people are going to purchase from there. And again, let's talk about Ulta, for example. Ulta has an incredible reward system. They have tons of sales. I literally have a shit ton of points from them. They have an amazing reward system. When it comes to most MLMs, or this one for that matter, it doesn't look like they have an incredible reward system and point system or sales, etc. So it's more, you have more incentive to purchase through Ulta and get it cheaper as a consumer versus purchasing through a consultant for the product as well. Like, this is just so bad. Another thing I want to say is I feel like they don't have a strong marketing presence, and I additionally believe that their products are not really strong enough to stand on their own. And what I mean by that is without the MLM side of it, unless they somehow were able to get their products into Ulta, for example, I just don't feel like that is something that is a good product. I don't see really any bold marketing, any fascinating marketing, anything that's targeted to Gen Z, anything that's targeted to millennials. I don't see any good, proper niching down of marketing at all in any way. And with that, I feel like that should tell you that if their main source of people interested in the product is the MLMers, and that's just my theory, that should be a red flag to you. You know, I don't see people flocking to purchase from them right now. And I just feel like the products don't have any like standouts or any fascinating aspects to them. I look at the products, and again, MLM aside, there's nothing that I look at that and think of, wow, I want to buy that. You know what I mean? There's no real evidence showing me that I should be purchasing from them from what I'm seeing. And also just from regular marketing of like, oh, there's these people that are backing up this product, or look at these studies of how incredible this is, or look at how this is compared to the competitor. Like, there's no real good marketing on my end. And I just don't think that the products have enough to make it to where it's good and can stand alone without the MLM side. Now, one last point I want to make that I caught that I was like, ooh, hell no. So if you guys do or don't know, there is influencer marketing. So you can hire content creators and influencers to have ads or make content for you. It's really going to kind of depend on what you want to happen, really. You can have sponsored ads, etc. And with that though, peace and love, but you need to be paying content creators if you are a brand. Now, if you are going to try and utilize influencer marketing and the massive engagement that a lot of content creators pull in, you need to be paying for that. That is work, and that is borrowing their platform essentially to market off your product, and you're getting a shit ton of really good engaged audiences to see what you have to offer. That requires payment, and people should be paid for their work and effort, as of course as they should. And I caught something that was really interesting that also showed to me that they're very unethical, not only in the MLM side, but the influencer marketing side, in my opinion. Their unethical approach to influencer marketing is not putting money back into the MLM promoters, but they don't even respect influencer marketing at all. This quote from the report actually states how they approach the campaigns for marketing. So this direct quote says, in the United States specifically, the primary market efforts of Olive Tree People will be focused on influencer marketing. Olive Tree People provides influencers with free OLIVEDA products, I'm not pronouncing that right, my bad, in exchange for promotion by the influencers on social media sites such as Instagram and TikTok. Influencers are also provided special links through which their followers can purchase our products. And OLIVEDA, whatever, pays a commission to these influencers on each purchase made by the influencers' followers using this link, ranging from 10 to 20% of the sales price. We also plan to market our products via our planned store location in LA to be open at the end of 2022, which we believe will help to further establish the brand. So why am I so annoyed by this part? You are wanting to send people products and have them market off your product to their thousands, possibly hundreds of thousands of viewers in exchange for a product, and that's it. That's not normal or ethical. The people that are in your MLM should be getting paid, 1. 2, content creators who have busted their ass to grow a platform should get paid for their marketing. So the fact that their first thought is, oh, we're just going to send products and you're just going to talk about our product, that is not normal and that's not okay, and that's very weird. I would never accept that. When you have an audience that a company needs badly, they're going to drop far more money on a commercial, on Instagram paid ads than you. If you have a great audience and if you truly like something, then you should be paid. So it's really fascinating to me how, in my opinion, they're cheaping out, not only not actually truly paying MLMers their worth, but not even paying the content creators their worth. And additionally, this is negatively impacting the MLMers because they are literally funneling more efforts into other avenues of marketing. And instead, they could literally just be hiring people and paying them for marketing instead of having an MLM. I just think it's unethical. I think it's all a cash grab. And I think this is a company that you should 100% avoid. So what did we learn today? No income disclosure statement. From what I personally seen, I think there's a decent amount of dependency on recruitments to grow in the company, which I think is a little unethical. I don't think there's really major uniqueness with the products at all. And I think the report's showing me that there's a lot of competition that I don't think means good business for MLMers. And I also think that they don't really value the marketing efforts and capacities that people in the MLM side and then the influencer side have. It's just really problematic, and I don't recommend this company in the slightest. So that was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed and were able to learn something about this company. Comment down below what you guys think, or if you have any other information, because I would love to learn or correct any statements. Don't forget to check out today's sponsor, and I will see my angels in the next video. Bye!